Welcome to Hope Channel Zambia, television that changes lives. It is now time for the news, and I'm your anchor, MABLE CHITIMBITI. My sign language interpreter is SHARON AKUFUNA. Let's look at stories making headlines. Kanyama residents commend government for installing water tanks. ZRA donates towards cholera fight. Construction of new toilets at intercity bus terminus near completion. Over 50 agriculture camp officers trained in Northwestern Province. These stories plus more, join me after the break.
Welcome to Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School.
Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School is enrolling pupils for the 2024 academic year in junior and senior secondary education. This educational institution is a co-Christian boarding school run by the Seventh-day Adventist Church and offers grade 8 to 12 education. Located on the outskirts, 5 kilometers north of Chisamba town in Central Province of Zambia, Chisamba District Education Board ranks the school third in academic performance in the district. With our conducive and learner-friendly environment, our pupils are able to excel tremendously in their academic journey.
Distance along a latitude, which is a small circle. So what formula do we use?
Our learners are imparted with vast knowledge in practical agricultural production unit that will help them become entrepreneurs when they leave school.
My name is Shoma Sifukwe. I'm in grade 10B and I take agriculture. We grow crops so that we can provide for the school and supply for those that come here around to also buy them so that we can also earn a living here.
They proudly bring their children to our school. They believe in the quality of education that is offered here.
We encourage you to bring your children to Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School. You have tried the rest. Try the best now.
For more details, you can contact us on 0976261285 or 0979908216, or you can email us on Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School at gmail.com. Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School, training the head, the heart, and the hand.
Welcome back, and now the news in details. The Ministry of Water Development and Sanitation, in partnership with DMMU, the Defense Wings and other partners working together, have put water tanks in various cholera hotspots across in Lusaka. Kanyama constituency is one of the targeted places that the ministry through Lusaka City Council has put up 10,000 liters of water tanks within areas of reach in order for residents to have clean and proper water supply. A check by Hope News in New Kanyama has established that water supply from the installed tanks is inconsistently supplied. Speaking to Hope News, residents said aside from the inconsistency in the supply, the water being assessed contains too much chlorine, leading to bleaching of clothes when washing. However, some residents at another point have expressed gratitude towards government through the Ministry of Water Supply and Sanitation for the initiative to bring an end to the cholera pandemic by supplying them with water tanks. Details in the following report.
After a successful launch of the cholera vaccine by the Presidential Cholera Task Force, comprising of 4 ministries, the Ministry of Water Development and Sanitation has in cholera hotspot areas like Kanyama installed 10,000 liters of water tanks across the constituency.
We had set a target of installing 235 water tanks of 10,000 liters capacity. And I wish to report that so far 175 tanks have been installed in various peri-urban areas.
A check by Hope News found residents of Kanyama with mixed feelings of appreciation and displeasure towards government efforts to fight the spread of cholera through clean water supply.
Anakamba tafuna matokeni. Token waza kula maanzi ya 500, gani ya 500, gani ya 300. Ni migomo zingati zizankhala pake akadiptapa manzi ya token imigomo zingati nizoverengeka manzi nishikulibe chambo sakira futi kuina ngokuli token chenda tikatape aya manzi ali manyumba wanakamba chana matuvi yanakumana na masungu manzi vizankhala bwanji tizamba kumwacha nayo akamba tikolodini apaka tizambo enda kuti tizambo dola zochape beto wazitipereka kandi vane mafuna
yamebenzo sebenzesa manzi yowashira inazula manzi so sibanga tape ya jamanzi yali na madoti so yamene amanzi ndiye amene amatitandizira kuwasha kusamba kumwa
kekonzere manzi mulipe mtanki umyanasira useni na mazuna bakazileta mazuna ni wambile watapa zikaili amene wakamba tikolodini so wakwaniliza so hapa mulipe manzi kutoka kuseni mwana kanu kutoka mailo tizamwa tani kulipe bani washa nikombeleza kuti kapena in case bazabwera nibwera nisikuruzi sapa kanikopa mzakamba tiyewa jakazi tumanzi yafanana kana vana hivyo sikuruza manzi atochi so na ntuona tusikuzwa kupika serious anaseka mwakanya manzi ukaweza kupeka mtu yani kwa kati lepambo visusika bomba ya badisha yani manzi dai ya amanzi tunangira futufafara mwezi baba sister onampe mwatiaga boneka bwana chamba ya manzi ndiye kolera amene olomantu bona basakamba pochani no mafanga batamda una kati tapa turutu bana tungono tuamba kutwala so manja aenda wina mfana bamenya transfer petika matapena kugana pairozi banzo irozi tiazura na isega atiranganirepo chipakolera mwezi baba sister ngono kusaidika bazivanga chite mwezi ndabafutura yafuta manza asimanzi yokumwa ya amanzi kai simungamwe vingi tusumiza kwa pompa ndo pompa kuti manzi.
According to some residents who complained of delayed and inconsistent water supply as they live near these water tanks, a few meters down after their complaint, a 20,000-litre water tank truck arrived at the scene and started to refill the empty 10,000 litres in stored water tank.
So pamnakamba bantu ati matanki sakwanira ni boza chifuka tanki imoza jana nguya green atenga 10,000 litres. Meaning kuti ichi chimozi chitanki chin 10,000 litres. Then ngati ni hivi vinangu vivili hapa so in 20,000 litres. So meaning kuti ichi chamele chabwera hapa chizatinga na matanki angati yabiri nameli kuja nchakora so abantu ngati kubona kamba abantu niva bosa ife ndifeti yanga na matapu muno mwatu mu unit 2 so hapa nakamba timanza sira kusenika so hapa na chita fight kutimanza chite bwanje yabwe unless otherwise yasira pe kumazulo then ukatuma fono zati pisa pena ngu aenda kutali that means the from day kuseni bafuni ko polisi so people they have to appreciate manzi kubwela eve amabwela so hapa ni kuseni manzi pani asira hapa mwaona hapa asira ka so hapa chabula kuda so ninchi onto ni boss tukamba
iseziko mupasa ko manzi ya free elo tu kolera ya bwana mpamvu bantu chitekea kusamba kumanja pa utapa manzi na kumwa kunyumba kukusakea kumakapu notia kuchichikapo watenga wamwa manzi chadoti cleanesi ndiye yakwino pa manyumba imwe bana pana mucho wa kumapainsi anu nkani na clean nkani na udongo.
The refill, however, is a continuous process. Reporting for Hope TV News, Rejoice Mukoma in Kanyama.
Some traders at Kanyama's Sekelela market have bemoaned the lack of hygiene levels and floods that are likely to increase the presence of cholera in the market among traders. The situation has led to marketeers to abandon the shelter and use the outside space for trading. Meanwhile, the traders have bemoaned lack of trading space when the market floods as the hygiene levels drop, forcing forcing customers to abandon buying from the market. They have blamed the situation on government's alleged negligence in addressing the challenges at the market.
This is Kanyama's Sekelela market, which is mainly used by residents of Old and New Kanyama. The traders in this market have complained over the floods in the market area, as it is likely to worsen the cholera situation in the area.
Drainage, amana wera ma drainage. Menda jogera mume mumangana. So you bachane abikire manu cyane ma drainage. Market, amwe bone market mbiye demenda. Watu bikire ko manu. Turi bantu badateye inyama. Bagomba bwe.
Uteko twachula ifwe moneni tamesho patuleta mwakulishisha abana kabali batiyonza mantu kwacha everyday nomba mone kontantike umwine mwantishisha abana nomba nalashisha shani mwebuteko tamuletulole shapo tuchule ko kubunga tuchule ko kuna ngo tutachike apa batwa present tukase kwa mantu apapata
balete fetiba isa tibikire kwa moneni kolela yala pwashani takulefera hapo pole abana moneni balepwe nini abana balepwa bati lekeni moneni abana efe balepwa abakulu balefwa jonse balefwa mwe bantu twajja shani muchalo muno amenshi moneni market
They have complained over the shortage of space in the market, leading them to leaving the trading shelters to go outside the market.
From our area member of parliament, but kuti bagwere kuno at least batitandizireko kukulisa market kuleko so that bantu bonse tikawaita enforce kubera mukati basebenzera mukati market. So ndiye vuto ikulu maningi amene tinayo amene timavutana na marketeers batu.
They have since called on government to help construct drainage systems that will help reduce floods in the market, which will also help reduce the cholera pandemic in the area. Louisa Simonga reporting for Hope News in Lusaka.
The Zambia Revenue Authority ZRA has offered support to the Ministry of Health to the tune of 5,000 kwacha aimed at mitigating the effects of cholera in the country. According to ZRA Corporate Communications Manager Oliver Nzala, from the total amount, 300,000 kwacha is in form of fuel to help the ministry with mobility, which will amount to at least 10,000 liters. So far, 50 selected vehicles from the Ministry of Health have since started drawing fuel from an established service station. The donation also includes 50,000 pairs of surgical gloves and 200 blankets. Mr. Nzala said ZRA believes that individuals, families, and organizations have an important role to play in mitigating the effects of an outbreak such as cholera. He said the Ministry of Health has a leading role in fighting the cholera outbreak. Their role can be fulfilling effectively when other organizations identify their strengths and partner with the ministry. Details in the following report.
So as the Zambia Revenue Authority, we have donated about 500,000 worth of goods to the Ministry of Health towards the fight against cholera. So what we've done is that out of the 500,000, 300,000 has gone towards fuel. We have a list of about 50 motor vehicles that have even started drawing fuel from a selected filling station to help with the operations in the fight against cholera. We have also donated 200 blankets, and we have also donated about 50,000 pairs of gloves. However, we do understand that there are other needs that the Zambia Revenue Authority is still looking into, so that we can fully assist everyone who's involved in the fight against cholera and ensure that society gets back to normal. Revenue collection is more than collecting revenue for the government to provide services. It's also about having a heart for the people. And as an authority, we have staff that are coming from the community, which is also affected by cholera. So we are people other than just an institution that collects revenue, and we are also affected. We want to get back to normal and have a healthy nation.
Commuters at Lusaka's Intercity bus terminus are soon to experience a different environment when using the toilets. The ablution block will cater for both men and women. Intercity bus terminus station manager disclosed that the ablution block will soon be opened as it is in its final stages of construction. Details in the following report.
This is one of the toilets at Lusaka's Intercity bus terminus, filled with filthy. Despite having cleaners, the public have been subjected to this. But this year, the story is about to change as Lusaka City Council have constructed a double-story toilet block within the station. Station management says the toilets will be open soon.
Yes, we are keeping our toilets very clean. We had a few that had no running water, but as we are talking, there's some guys on the ground that have been erecting water. We built new toilets. Those are the ones that will move to and close the old ones. As we are talking this week, they are finishing the water articulation.
And government is elated with this gesture.
We are happy with what you are doing. We can only ask you to continue working hard.
Once opened, members of the public will be requested to pay a 3/4 in order for them to access these toilets. Esnat Mbewe Sikazwe, Hope News, Lusaka.
We now take a set of commercials. Join me for more news after the break.
Great fun and maximum entertainment awaits you this January on Top Star. For a monthly subscription of 180 kwacha on Antenna Classic Old Dish Smart. Brace yourselves for a roller coaster ride of daring revelations, laughter, and war moments as we premiere The First Lady in a Story of Wealth and Power Hunger starting January 10 on Novella E+, daily at 1950 hours. Extend your entertainment to the best of Bollywood on Z1 and action-packed blockbusters on ST Movies Plus and more in the comfort of your home. Ignite the little ones January by keeping up with the favorite Bluey for a good time and world-saving antiques on Boeing, Cartoon, Baby TV plus more. Download the Star Times own app now and enjoy content on the go. Subscribe 180 kwacha now. Top Star. Enjoy digital life.
Welcome to Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School.
Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School is enrolling pupils for the 2024 academic year in junior and senior secondary education. This educational institution is a co-Christian boarding school run by the Seventh-day Adventist Church and offers grade 8 to 12 education. Located on the outskirts, 5 kilometers north of Chisamba town in Central Province of Zambia, Chisamba District Education Board ranks the school third in academic performance in the district. With our conducive and learner-friendly environment, our pupils are able to excel tremendously in their academic journey.
Distance along a latitude, which is a small circle. So what formula do we use?
Our learners are imparted with vast knowledge in practical agricultural production units that will help them become entrepreneurs when they leave school.
My name is Shoma Sifukwe. I'm in grade 10B and I take agriculture. We grow crops so that we can provide for the school and supply for those that come here around to also buy them so that we can also earn a living here.
They proudly bring their children to our school. They believe in the quality of education that is offered here.
We encourage you to bring your children to Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School. You have tried the rest. Try the best now.
For more details, you can contact us on 0976261285 or 0979908216, or you can email us on Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School at gmail.com. Emmanuel Adventist Secondary School, training the head, the heart, and the hand.
Welcome back. We continue with the news. Government says Government says President Hakainde Hichilema is aggressively actualizing the Education for All agenda to build a brighter future for children. Central Province Education Officer Mambwe Hamaundu says the free education policy has resulted in increased congestion in classes, but the matter is being addressed through building more classroom blocks and the recruitment of more teachers. Ms. Hamaundu has since paid tribute to the Child Fund and the Teacher Transearch Foundation led by Ulrich Aukerman and his wife of German for their role in building additional classrooms in Chibombo District, Central Province. Ms. Hamaundu said this when Child Fund handed over to government another 1x2 classroom block at Katete Primary School in Mungule District, built by the Aukermans. She said Katete Primary School must now improve examination resulting ratings because the environment is conducive, adding that more teachers will soon be deployed to the school. Meanwhile, Transearch Foundation Chairman Ulrich Aukerman called for strengthened collaboration to improve the welfare of children.
Our president always emphasizes that education is the greatest equalizer. Our learners, our children are given equal opportunities to compete with the rest of the children in the world. From the introduction of Education for All, our MP has highlighted, we have seen a good problem, an increase in a number of learners coming to our institutions. When we have a lot of children today, we know that we have a bright future tomorrow.
Our support is very small compared to everything that all you guys from Child Fund Zambia, from the Child Fund Development Agency, Chibombo Development Agency, from the various entities, from the ministries, education, health, etc., are putting together. Without that, it would not be possible to do such things that we are able to open and celebrate today. So if we can really instill in our children the will to achieve challenging goals, we can see with the examples of the two former students from Katete what this can be done with the will to achieve something extraordinary. And I want to thank the lady and the gentleman that are here, the former students, of blessing us with their presence and giving us a good example for today's learners.
I come from Zimbabwe, and there are similarities between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Even in my village where I come from, I've never seen a donation of this type. So we are blessed. So after the work in Namunungu, Mr. Ackerman said he would like to identify another community, another school to do more work. This is why we are here today. And we have already been told what he has done up till now. And they have promised us that they would like to do more. But there is a catch, because they also expect us to do our part. And there are many parts that we can play. How we maintain what we already have received, not only the buildings, but the environment as well. So, and all those things are within our control.
Over 50 agriculture camp officers have undergone comprehensive training on integrated 4 army worm management in Zambezi district in Northwestern Province. Acting Senior Agricultural Officer Macmillan Mujala said the objective of this training is to effectively combat the proliferation of the fall armyworm in the district in preparation for the upcoming 2023-2024 farming season. Mr. Mujala said government is ready and committed to adopting more sustainable management strategies for combating the fall armyworms. He emphasized the use of sympathetic chemicals only as a last resort, while urging farmers to explore alternative approaches first. Mr. Mujala further disclosed that all 42 camps have successfully completed the training program and are well prepared to battle the fall armyworms. Meanwhile, District Agriculture Coordinator Anos Luvoa urged farmers to explore traditional approaches in dealing with pests and discourage heavy reliance on sympathetic chemicals. Mr. Luvoa has encouraged farmers to employ alternative pesticides control, such as crop rotation. He emphasized the potential dangers associated with continued chemical usage on the environment and its inhabitants, adding that the preserve the essential ecosystem targeted for armyworm management practices should be pursued. Mr. Luvoa suggested combating cultural practices like the use of chili powder and crop rotation alongside the timely weeding of crops. The District Agriculture Coordinator also emphasized that the district office expects the trained officers in all 42 camps to further disseminate their knowledge and train all farmers in the district on 4 armyworm management strategies. That story brings us to the end of our news, but before we go, let's look at stories making headlines. Kanyama residents commend government for installing water tanks. ZRA donates towards cholera fight. Construction of new toilets at intercity bus terminus near completion. Over 50 agriculture camp officers trained in Northwestern Province. On behalf of the news crew and the entire production team, it's bye for now. I've been your anchor, MABLE CHITIMBITI. My sign language interpreter has been SHARON. AKUFUNA. Stay blessed.